are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm so happy that we're doing this. I can't wait to introduce you to everybody. You have been just such an important role in Toward Story and the mindset movement. And so thank you guys for pressing play. Happy Wednesday. This is a really special introduction, and she's going to share her 2-word story for this week and give us this mindset motivation for the week, something to really grab a hold of and think about for your week. And we get to hear her story, which is amazing. So if you can introduce yourself, that would be fabulous.
So, of course, my name is Imani Reed. Happy to be here, Alia. I am the 2-word story intern, so assisting Alia behind the scenes, making the pink posts, reaching out to potential guests, all that fun stuff, spreading the mindset movement. I also work in student affairs, so I work in higher education, and I'm also a social media manager and an assistant publicist. Originally from New Jersey, and now I actually live in Alabama. So, yeah.
I love it. That was such a great introduction because you do all of the things.
And I'm in grad school. And I'm in grad school.
And yes, thank you. And how old are you again?
I'm 26.
What? Like, you are just such a beautiful energy of achievement, and like you get things done. And I'm, like I said, for as far as 2-word story goes and myself and the mindset movement in the community, like you are an amazing part of this whole thing. So she's done amazing things to help the movement continue to move. So I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much. And I've been asking her to come on to share her 2-word story for a while now. And we finally got it done. And so I'm going to have you share, what is your 2-word story, Imani?
My 2-word story is take charge.
Yes. So amazing. All right. So why those 2 beautiful words as a mantra?
I would say take charge is important to me right now. Just really getting myself to, I just want to embrace changes that are happening, and to really kind of take control of certain areas. Can't always control everything that's happening around me, but I can control certain aspects.
Yeah.
So that stemmed from like undergrad and college. I really focused heavily on working rather than on my schoolwork, and that was me not taking charge of the right things. So now with COVID, great times. I stopped working in February, was looking for work, but COVID really prevented that. And instead of allowing myself to like sink into a bad place, I really was asking myself, what could I do right now besides schoolwork? Like, what could I really work on? Saw that you were looking for an intern, and I was like, let me see if I can grow, skills in other areas. So really trying to take charge, and like I said, not letting myself slip into any negative places, regardless of what's still going on around me.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. It's such a beautiful example as to like what's going on right now in this moment. And that take charge is such an empowering thought. Like your mind is so incredibly powerful. And like you said, you're like, I could have just gone down a negative pathway and maybe just sat and just really didn't do much, but everything happens for a reason. And you have amazing talents in all of these areas. And look, like I literally, like, I made a list. I'm like, you're a publicist. I can't even believe this. Like, it's incredible. So you're expanding and you're growing and you're learning at a time when other people might unfortunately be stuck. So think about this mantra that we're sharing. If you're listening to this and you are feeling a little bit stuck, try to use this mantra, take charge, right? Like, yes. No, go ahead. I wonder what you're going to say.
I've also lost 35 pounds while during this quarantine. So,
Oh,
taking charge of everything.
Love it. And your hair is gorgeous. Everything's so gorgeous. and that's so rewarding in itself, isn't it? Good. Like
Yeah.
you should always love yourself no matter what phase we're in, right? But at the same time, when you can take charge and like really, because everything, your body's your vessel. And when you're feeling good, you know, your energy levels are up, like drinking the water, having good habits and good balance. So important. Oh my gosh. But I was going to say, real quick, because you just recently moved to Alabama, like literally 2 weeks ago. And I was thinking that take charge also applied to your confidence and her ability to step into a new city during a pandemic. And she's like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm not afraid." I'm like, "Look at you taking charge there." Like, I mean, normally people would move to another city by themselves and be afraid. So
Yeah.
like that's majorly powerful. So take charge can go both ways, I feel like it's this mantra, like the second you're feeling a little bit like down or like, ugh, today is feeling ugh, take charge, take charge, take charge. Or you know, on days when you're like, well, remind yourself like how powerful you are. It's so,
Yeah.
so, so beautiful and such a perfect share. You nailed it.
Thanks, Alia.
Welcome. And you guys have to follow Imani and, you know, reach out to her and DM her if you feel like this mantra spoke to you. And, you know, maybe you have a relatable story that you can share with her, because this mindset community is all about loving and supporting one another and really being able to show up as yourself, as your beautiful self, and not feeling judged in any way, shape, or form. So, thank you for coming on and sharing Take Charge. So grateful. And so grateful for all that you do for Two Word Story. And Alabama's lucky to have you right now. So thank you guys for watching. Is there anything else you want to share?
Nothing that I can think of. You know, if I ever reach out to you and you want to be on the show, please respond.
That is amazing advice. A response. It's a yes or no. It doesn't matter if it's a
I
no.
don't fight, I
Yeah.
promise.
I know. There's been so many amazing guests. And if you guys are watching this and you've spoken with Imani, you know how amazing she is. Like, so we're going to keep this movement going together. And thank you guys for watching. We're sending love. Bye, everybody.
Bye.